Today, I've gathered for you tips and tricks in Modern Warfare 3. Some will make your game look better and run smoother and maybe give you a little bit more FPS. Others will introduce new approaches and strategies for you to try out. And lastly, some will cover the movement mechanics or the game mechanics that will help you play more effectively and get better at the game to eradicate the other players. This is mostly targeted for beginners, but it could be helpful for anyone else as well. Alright, I want to jump right in and start with the first tip. Adjust your settings. Many people are unaware that adjusting their setting can significantly improve game performance, reducing lag and stutter. And the less lag and stutter you have to deal with, obviously, the easier it will get for you to kill the other players. And here are the most important ones you need to change. Make sure your display mode is on full screen exclusive for smoother performance and reduced input lag. Go to quality and ensure your render resolution is at 100% for optimal visual clarity, and then go all the way down. Set the shadow quality on low to improve performance, as shadows can be resource intensive for your PC. And then go to view, have your field of view set between 105 to 120 to expand your field of vision, allowing you to see more of your surrounding. And then about these two, wall motion blur and weapon motion blur, make sure these two are turned off in every single game you have on your PC, not just in Modern Warfare 3, unless you're playing those games like single player. Otherwise, just turn them off. And then go to film grain, also have this set on 0. Like I said, those are the most important ones. I just recommend you changing, but if you want to know more, I recommend you actually doing a little bit of research, or you can check down the link down below for the website I have my settings from. Now coming to the second tip and the tips after that are precisely designated to skyrocket your skills. Starting with always aim high. If you are aiming high, that means you will be doing a lot more damage and you will need less time to kill your enemies than if you're not. And this will also give you split-second advantage in fast-paced situations because you are already aiming high and ready to go all the time. And talking about being ready, be also ready to strafe when you are shooting. Strafing basically is moving right or left when you are shooting. It's very important, and this is one of the key factors to win fights, because rapid strafing makes it difficult to predict your next move and saves your life dozens of times. I also recommend adding a jump to your strafing, but make sure you're not jumping too much because the game is going to punish you for that and have you move slower. And next, let's talk about the minimap. The minimap holds immense importance, and it's a very important tip. You should make sure to use it. It significantly enhances your game awareness by telling you so much information at a glance. For example, it will reveal enemy positions when a UAV is active or when they fire unsuppressed weapon. This allows you to anticipate their next move, or it tells you where to move next. And this aspect is particularly crucial in objective-based games such as Hardpoint, Headquarters, and Domination. This will make holding objectives much easier than if you don't know where the enemies are coming from. So therefore, make sure to look at the minimap every once in a while to obtain all these information. And just like strafing helps you avoid enemy fire, there's also sliding and slide cancelling. They, though, take it to another freaking level. To slide cancel, all you have to do when you're sliding, press the sliding key again, or jump, or sprint. All these options will cancel your sliding. If you master this, it will greatly improve your movement skill. You will always and constantly be able to sprint and move fast. Covering ground will be a walk in the park. And yet the best of all is making you a pain for the other players to hit. And it's also a great tool for clearing angles and objectives. Therefore, for aggressive playstyle, this is the way to go. And moving on, let's talk about something that will increase your map navigation. It will increase your competitive success, provide you with awesome and useful ways to surprise other players off guard, escape routes during combat, and best of all, map control. And that is jump spots. By learning these, you will become a better player, because with these, you will improve your movement skill and element of surprise. And don't do the same mistake I did where I thought I know the best ways to move from one spot to another. There's probably a lot more ways you don't know about them. So make sure from time to time to do a little bit of research to see if there is new ways you could learn. And the next thing I'm adding is keybind customization, a thing not so many think about. Really, take a time off and see what keybinds you could change to fit your playstyle. Here, let me enlighten you with an example or two. For instance, you might be thinking you need 1 and 2 to change between weapons, where you actually don't need that, because 1 has a function of previous weapon. That means, in other words, whenever you press it, it will change between weapons, and that leaves 2 free to use for something else. For example, in my case, rather than having my field upgrade on X, I have it on 2. Or rather than having map all the way on M that far away from my fingers, I have it on caps lock. Or a third one, rather than having my grenade on G, I have it on my extra click on my mouse. So my recommendation overall is to bind whatever you use frequently next to your fingers. And now let's come to the guns. Modern Warfare 3 has a lot of guns to choose from. They have 77 guns from Modern Warfare 2 and 37 specifically from Modern Warfare 3. But technically speaking, we only have 37. Because the other 77 guns from Modern Warfare 2, they are just bad. COD plays tricks on us and they buff the guns from Modern Warfare 2 and they just don't feel right whenever you use them. So my recommendation is only going for Modern Warfare 3 guns unless you're on a troll. And some people out there actually, they say with the updates they balance the guns from Modern Warfare 2 with the Modern Warfare 3 guns. But I don't think they did so, and whenever I use them, they just start the case. In my opinion, you shouldn't go for Modern Warfare 2 guns. And to know which guns are from Modern Warfare 3 and which guns are from Modern Warfare 2, just look at the top right corner of the gun. If you see this icon, it's from Modern Warfare 3, and if you see this, it's from Modern Warfare 2. And as a bonus here, I have here the 2 best guns that are used by the pros in Modern Warfare 3 with their best attachment. You could just pause the game and apply those attachments to your gun. And once you're done, press fire range to test them out. Next up is killstreaks. Killstreaks are a blast and so much fun to use. You reward them for staying alive and getting a lot of kills. However, not for everyone. If your playstyle leans more towards supporting your team and focusing on objectives and winning the game rather than chasing kills, you might find yourself missing out on these rewards. But that's when you could switch kill streaks to score streaks. Instead of earning streaks solely from kills, score streaks reward you by overall score. For instance, you could earn a UAV by getting 4 kills, but with the score streaks enabled, you could earn it by scoring 500 points without dying. So give this a try and see if it makes more sense for you. And now coming to the last tip, which is game modes. COD multiplayer has quite the game modes, especially in quick play, but not every game mode is fun to play. And if there is some game modes you don't like to play, you could actually leave them out. Just hover your mouse on start, at the bottom press playlist filter, and from there uncheck the game modes you don't like to play. And that sums it up. I am actually done with the tips I have for you here. I hope there was 1 or 2 tips that helped you or showed you some new ideas. If not, I encourage you to do a little bit more research. And I would love a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and see you next time.